Welcome, gamers. Oh. Hey. Well, it's very broken, but some of my merch is actually showing up on my YouTube store, kind of. It's all black and white for some reason. What the hell? I mean, I highlight it anyways.
Luck can swing the results of a single game. But it's bound to run out sooner.
Do you wait here? I'm gonna pin this hat. Does it show up as a shirt for you guys, or is that on my end? Hey Sim, hey Voodoo, hey Gleam, hey everybody else, what up? Oh, is it letting me pin it? It might not. Maybe YouTube's dying. Okay, let me turn the volume up here. What do I got in the mail? Oh my god, I got some relaxing stones. Crank it all the way up. Go to Gondaville. Alright, I'm down for that. Oh, I wish my Cyno was strong. Anyways, what up, guys? Hey, Crocinator. Hey, Slayer. Hey, Yoi. Hey, Val. Hey, Safe. No, I didn't do Tignori's quest. I don't have to. Remember? We can just do the, We can just skip right to doing the gaze from a certain god. Boy, oh boy. I can't wait for, like, an encyclopedia's worth of dialogue. Oh, nice, Crocinator. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Do a samurai. When I'm... Okay. Sneak attack. My buddy there, John, in chat. He's a graphic designer. And he's been busy with his real work, which, you know, is fine. When he gets around to it, I have commissioned him to do a new logo for me, which is gonna be samurai themed. Yes. Okay, anyways, let's get to doing whatever this is.
Hold it right there.
No!
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Little do you know, it is you who is trapped here with me.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Who the hell are the Corps of 30?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even...
Yeah, I'm just teasing, Croc. You do you, man. But looking forward to seeing it.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
Damn!
We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Wait, I can ask for higher commissions? I want more Prima Gems. Also, yes, Scythe, that was the one. That was the one that I made, which... You couldn't really tell how low res that logo was in Discord. Basically, like, I made the logo myself, and I'm just getting Val to do, like, a really upscaled version so I can throw it on merch and have it high res and junk. Hey, Bobby!
The Outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor. Really? I didn't put that together, but sure.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Maybe he's taking advantage of the academia resources. Food?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
Ooh!
We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
I need... Okay. I gotta clip that. Just because that's something that should be sent in the mail to the actual developers. Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. This man has summarized Genshin story quests for, like, the past year.
You're up, traveler!
Yeah, I know. Whoops! Sorry about that one, guys.
Stabilize.
Where's the rest of them? Is that it? Oh god. Oh, what have I done? Oh.
Into the wind. It isn't over yet.
It isn't over yet? Alright, let's finally break out Cyno and actually do something. Oh.
pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
No, those were weaker than world enemies, Paimon.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up.
Not okay.
But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up.
Yeah, that's right. Yay Miko had a line similar to that as well. What? Predict Tagnari?
Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yes, Voodoo. Albedo, like, normally I would actually be using Albedo. I don't care for Albedo that much, but he fits into my team way better than Cyno does. Let's be real here. I just like Cyno. He's really cool, despite the fact that he sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you cannot convince me. Cyno is not strong. Or he's not as strong as he should be. Hey, Lumen! What up? That's gonna be my new greeting sound for you guys. Or should I start pushing it now, where I'm like, what's up, samurai?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Oh, I was just seeing if you were dead yet, because, you know, you were sick last time I saw you. Faker, am I right?
Hey, it's nice to see you again.
That sounded really dark.
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My LSR has been progressing at a faster rate lately.
Oh.
I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks.
Cool.
As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale.
Well, I don't see how this is relevant to Nahida, but...
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol?
Wait, did I accidentally start the Tighnari quest, or is this part of the Nahida quest?
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Vati Vidya? I'm doing good, Lumen. How you doing, bud? What's the 3 5-stars you got, Simp?
Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants
This
to
is the
leave
quest?
Avidia
Okay.
Forest?
Thank you.
He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything.
Cool.
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. To leave in such a hurry? Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Dash.
I didn't ask! God, shut up! I don't care about his past!
For him at Party's DI.
That's the problem with the writing, man. Like, they just... I literally made fun of this when I was in the call with Val earlier today, where it's as simple as, okay, you need to go and find Tighnari. He wandered off. He left a message, but he's over here. Here's why we think he went over here. Here's why you're agreeing to do this. Also, here's the food that I had earlier today. Like, they just give this huge, big bulk of backstory, and it's just like, I'm not against, like, the lore of the characters and stuff, but it's like, what the hell does this have to do with the Archon quest, dude? Like, shut up. Alright, there we go. It just catches me off guard. It's just like, oh, okay. Uh-oh. Hello, not Catherine.
Look who it is!
Catherine!
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
Uh-oh. Here it comes. You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you? Wait, so now it's just canon that this is a robot? Because I thought Nahida was controlling her mind, but okay.
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Shut up, Paimon.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Oh, you mean like your powers, Nahida? Quite a moral choice here. Moral dilemma. Which is the greater evil? Man that controls human mind? Or God that controls human mind? I wonder if the Genshin story will expand upon this suspicious predicament. Nope.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing the Doctor by myself.
Thanks for the recap.
Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
What?
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Best option simp would be either, yeah, in the Discord or on Twitter. I do not check any tags I get on Insta. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at social media. Also, I believe you.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was...
I said I believe you. You can stop talking now.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Mind jump away from him into what? Because you're still in Catherine's body.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Oh, I'm not.
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
No, because you can just body swap like Captain Ginyu.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds?
We need a hurry, Paimon.
Feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI?
Yeah. I'm sure they explained why she's in Catherine's body earlier, but I probably just zoned out.
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
What?
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Actually, Paimon, shut up. I'm looking for my sister, but I think the writers forgot about that.
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Alright. I guess never mind. I'm calling it now, by the way. They're not gonna give us anything to our sister, and then they're gonna be like, go to Fontaine. Oh, hello.
Travel.
It is I.
The voice! It's Hypatia!
Long time no see, I guess.
What a pleasant surprise. It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Wait, who is this? This is the lady from the beginning, right? Where she, like, ignored us and it did emotional damage to the traveler.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met.
What do you mean, who's this? You know literally everyone in Sumeru. You've established... Paimon, shut up!
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Yeah, you're kind of standoffish like that. It's probably the glasses.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
Yes, oh mine. That basically, like, the joke that I keep making and why I keep dogging on the story so much is because at the beginning of the game, there was actually a lot of gameplay in between the story. There was a lot of combat, you'd be doing dungeons and stuff, and they would just have characters talk alongside you. Now it's just yak. Oh, here's a bunch of backstory. Here's a bunch of crap that doesn't actually matter to the main plot. And it's overwhelming, and a lot of it is, yeah, it just kind of feels like filler. But, I mean, I'm not saying I don't enjoy, like, playing through it and making fun of it, but...
What do you think?
She likes it too. I like that pose. I'm screenshotting that.
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
What? Uh-oh.
You did it! Congratulations!
You're truly amazing.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tignari.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Oh, I already know that was Ruka Tavada. Don't worry.
My current self has...
I guessed that immediately.
Insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
Oh my god, do you believe her, Nahida? Not that I personally care about your opinion on the matter, but Traveler sure does.
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Okay.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
That's cool, because Traveler already went there, like, without even trying last time, but sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ready?
Dude, I'm holding her hand. I'm actually holding a girl's hand in this game. Oh my god. Look at that JPEG. Oh!
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
What?
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Why the hell is it suddenly Scaramouche?
My fury will never be quelled.
What?
The first to betray me was a god. My creator.
Alright. We'll go with it.
Valuing strength above all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
Oh wow, get mad at him because he died.
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world.
Look guys, it's Demon Hunter intro.
My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Don't add the laugh. No, don't add the laugh. That's cringe. Stop it.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Okay, that was really cool. Oh!
What was that?
You didn't see it, Paimon. I had the vision quest. Okay? What? Why did, like, that was really genuinely cool, but why in the hell did that show up now? Like, this writing, dude, it's all over the place. It's like, bruh, how are we gonna make the writing get back to Scaramouche? Fuck it! Just throw a cutscene in there right now, dude! What? Throw a cutscene in there! Do it!
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will!
It'll make sense later. It better, dude. Otherwise, I'm mad.
Alas, shame.
It still was out of nowhere. Like, it still just was very awkwardly inserted.
If only that which beat
Like, even if they have a reasoning behind it, you know?
filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Oh, yeah, she's totally... This is a Scara simp right here. You're right.
Understand now?
Hey, Robbie.
This is no peri-porno life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia!
You, why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me?
No one's hiding. You're just covering your eye.
I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be.
Man, anime characters are the only characters in a story where they literally will be sitting here going, do you not realize how beautiful this is? Meanwhile, they are literally looking at Satan. Like, everything about it is ominous and evil.
Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Look at this scene right here, by the way. I don't mean to draw attention away from this moment, because so far it's pretty cool. I like it. We have Traveler and Paimon, and then we have Catherine and another copy and paste NPC. Like, there is literally nothing interesting going on with the character roster right now. Okay, I guess she just... Enough is enough. I guess I'll just shut up then. Jeez.
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh no. Oh god, a cutscene out of nowhere. I'll take it. Okay. Am I gonna one-shot all of them again? It's canon. I'm literally a god. Oh hell yeah, we actually get like a proper combat cutscene. Can they please render these out in 60 frames instead of like 20? I'll save you, Catherine! Yes! Finally! Yes, die! No! No, don't do a vision quest to escape! You must accept your fate! I'm a baby? Hey, this is that song that is 100% from, Aladdin. Ooh, okay. Woof. Alright, this is getting ominous and cool. I like this. I like this a lot. It's finally stepping up. Please be dead. She literally got stabbed and you're gonna be like, oh, she's fine. Why is Paimon with Tignari?
Okay, we finally lost him.
My vision. Gasp.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
That son of a... You mean that lolly controlled my mind?
Oh, the Traveler's back?
When did you get here?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Bah! I don't like that, man.
After that, Tignari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
I mean, I get it, sure.
What? You
Yeah, Lumen, I got multiple Terraria series on the channel.
also went into Nahida's body?
Oh, that's why I swapped into her body. Okay.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Now?
If I swapped into her body, then that means that you can literally exchange your consciousness with gods in this world. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna ever expand upon that and use that as some type of, you know, excuse to mind control a god. Like,
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology.
Really? Okay.
Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore.
Cool.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Hita's trapped in the sanctuary of Sumeru for good this time!
How'd you get that from the riddle he just told me? Okay.
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Paimon.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Lumen. That's me with the UFO event.
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Yeah, Yoi, I know. So for those of you guys that don't know, if you didn't check out the latest live stream, they literally dropped down like huge story spoilers for this act, which is weird, but we can never go back from it now.
Illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Dear God, these words, man.
Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
I do not.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
You mean you think she'll be okay? Question mark. I'm fine.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Sumeru. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct,
okay.
But the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
Not really. It's pretty straightforward, man.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been
Actually, we didn't come here to ask you a question, Paimon. I don't know if you forgot, but 2 seconds ago we were running with Tighnari, like, in the woods for no reason, and they never expanded upon why or how the hell we got here. Like, did he help us with the bandits or what?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals. So I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I just received some new intel.
Huh?
What?
Did you see something when you were in Hita's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Yep.
Do you have any evidence?
I saw some god under construction thing. Wait, why ... What?
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Cool. Sorry, I was getting a text from the wife.
Did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental abilities, but since her symptoms were rather atypical...
Hey, random. I'm AR-59. I would be 60 if I actually cared, but I don't.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert.
Yeah. Nobody asked.
But I still didn't expect...
Yeah. Nobody asked. It's okay.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene.
Nah, he's gonna become a weekly boss, don't worry.
Then, what is the connection between
Later, random.
creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for no reason.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by...
Yeah, I've been to the desert. Talk to the hand, okay? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cool. We did it. Wow. Well, there was quite a bit of plot holes in all of that, huh? It was still pretty cool. I like the lead up. Like, that's the one thing that I'd say Genshin is still really strong at doing is the build up, you know? Wait, what massive leak, Yoi? For Genshin stuff? I haven't seen any of the new leaks. I didn't know there was any yet. Like for the new beta. All this is just filler because they don't know what to do next. Yep, that's what it feels like to me. Like, some of it's really cool, but...
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here.
Oh, they leaked Fontaine? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out after then. I mean, just kidding, it doesn't actually exist.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the wall.
Dear God, those are some massive leaks. What the hell? Are they just gonna skip right up to 4.0? Is that why?
This tall. It's gotta be the divine work of great.
That would be pretty cool, but I'm still expecting they'll give us Fontaine next year, because drag out the content. Who's walking behind me?
Enough gawking.
Aha!
Come on, follow me.
I don't know why you're here randomly, but alright.
Huh?
Hello. Over here.
Okay. I don't... Oh, look, we're actually following him. Oh my God. It's not just cutscene into cutscene. They need to do this more. Like, legitimately. Oh. Alhaitham is playable, confirmed. Nice, dude. I was sus that he was not going to be a actual playable character.
What the... Where did he go?
The doctor's gonna be playable too? That's a weird one.
How did we lose him? They were just here.
Sounds like they're gonna go pretty hard with it, except I don't really care at the same time.
More Eremite mercenaries? How are they working for
What was that?
Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. So Scaramouche is also confirmed as well? That's cool. Huh. I was not really expecting that because they are very, very picky when it comes to letting us play as enemies.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time.
Well, that's pretty neat. Too bad I already spent all my Freema gems on Cyno and he sucks. So, have fun with the new characters, guys. Let me know how good they are.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
Why did you teleport here anyway, man?
I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy.
Cool.
These days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
Yeah, sweet. I'll check the leaks out later. That's pretty cool, though.
Not quite. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, probably through Discord again, Croc.
Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
If Spooky's still on again. What about the knowledge capsule?
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you.
Oh, there is more to the desert coming. Okay, cool.
The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
What? It must be because I was shocked to hear whose words again. World, forget me. Okay.
Latham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail.
Are they literally...
The person even notices or remembers stuff like that.
Are they trying to use Traveler as a plot twist device right now? Like, I'm literally playing as him, so I should know all the knowledge he does.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine knowledge capsule. Am I right? ... No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well...
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Texting the wife, she's telling me I gotta leave some stuff on the porch later. Whoa! Oh my god, we're finally going into this village. The one that I skipped over really quickly. People found Celestia is right above Fontaine. Sweet. Discord's in the description.
Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool...
Yeah. Oh, I thought the game crashed for a second. That was weird. We're getting a cutscene though.
Wow.
Stop your wows. I feel like it should be daytime for this. Ah! I wish he was that cool. It's funny because Al-Haytham clearly is not a great sword user at all. He's a sword user. Well, that was badass as hell. Oh, okay.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Why are you attacking, though?
Judgment?
Oh, okay, Yoi. I see.
Your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more
Doter is
description?
He's a Claymore user? It seems like he should be a catalyst or something. That's so weird.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Oh, I would have. You would have died in 1 hit.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham?
Yeah, might be placeholder. Because I think a lot of the characters show up as a great sword user in the, like in the game's code, so maybe.
Yes. General
yeah, Rip Signora. Like, why didn't we get her? And now suddenly we're getting Scaramouche and the Doctor, like, okay.
He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him.
No, you actually attacked me first, bro. I don't like him at all.
If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you seem to think. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Al-Haytham doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Val and me keep joking too, because you see on like the subreddit, there's usually these Genshin posts about, oh, there's no such thing as power creep in this game. And literally Val like always brings up my C6 child collecting dust. Like, child has been obliterated by power creep. You know who else has? Diluc. Lots of our characters have.
Things. Oh, Hatham. I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Yeah!
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes Amatra's senses.
Oh, okay.
The divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands?
You did lie to me.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Cyno. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean?
Lisa and Ayaka will be getting skins. Dude, I don't give a flying rat's ass if any more female characters get skins, god damn it. Like, no. Especially, like, Ayaka, sure. At least she's relevant. But Lisa? Come on. What's her next outfit gonna be? A bikini? Like...
And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Dubious?
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is this is gonna be Lisa's censored skin. But let's be real, they'd have to censor her voice.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
I'm not following anything that's going on right now.
You two? Ugh. What's with you, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Well, look at
okay.
Acting all tough and
yes, Queen, yes. She's gonna be the next main DPS character, and she's going to put my Cyno to shame. Even C0, she's going to destroy.
Wait, Dia?
I should have saved my Freema gems. God damn it, Diluc 2.0 standing in front of us. And look, she knows it.
Great, finally someone that we can trust. You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, I mean, my day's going good, Croc. You're here with me, so it's cool. And I mean, hearing these leaks is pretty neat. I'm all for like gameplay leaks. It's story leaks that I don't care about, which is exactly why I don't watch any of the new God of War stuff. Did you guys know that they had a God of War combat trailer come out that I'm sure is going to spoil all sorts of stuff, so I'm not watching it.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day.
Hey, Akira.
Sure.
Lisa's outfit's gonna be a scholar-themed skin from Sumeru, and Ayaka's is a Japanese schoolgirl. Of course. Of course it is. Maybe I should just uninstall this game, because let's face it, they are not marketing it towards, like, me. They're marketing it towards, like, simpy, weird anime nerds. And not, like, cool ones where it's like, oh, I like Demon Hunter because it's badass. It's like, no, I like weird, kawaii pervert junk.
Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up...
I'm gonna pull for Dea because she has boobies! Like, no, I want to pull for her because she looks cool and she's gonna be really strong.
But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Please have a cutscene of her kicking her ass. See, they can't deny. They know how powerful she's going to be.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoosh. The wind. I'm screenshotting that. Look at this. It actually captured the wind.
Ooh, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Good.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Why is Candace in the background?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
What?
Someone's calling for us. Oh, this wind is too strong. Let's get over there.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
We teleported. What? Oh, Lord. What does this have to do with anything? That's Cyno. That's what I would do if I was his voice actor. I'll join in too, ... Oh wait, that's not Traveler joining in. Traveler just doesn't talk.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Can they please have Zach actually do voice lines now?
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Sardines?
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone.
This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
Are you going to flirt with me like every other female in this game?
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Well, another voice actor they don't know how to record properly because all I hear is
Our savior has come at last!
She's a snake!
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Sweet.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
Oh, no, simp. Your mistake is assuming this is a kid's game. It is not.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
Then why the hell are you kidding me? Potentially deadly people! Come over here into this house, and then I'll find out if you're deadly or not.
So please, haven't sincere conversation.
God damn, that's all I hear!
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sand.
On second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace.
I want to be clear, I'm not making fun of her voice actor. It's just for some reason they have a really hard time recording some voice actors. It's like they're using the wrong mic or not using a de-esser. This happened a lot with Ayaka, as John pointed out. Like, she was terrible in the last Inazuma event. It was just...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Ugh.
Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
Begin what?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably...
Well, at least this scene is a little more interesting. Look at all these characters.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts...
Sorry, my forehead's like really dry and itchy.
I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
Oh look, they used the word dubious again.
Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
Don't know if that's how it works, bruh, but sure.
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly...
Oh, just because the game's lowest age is recommended as like 12 and up doesn't mean it's a kid's game, simp.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility...
Kids' game is Roblox.
An audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning.
Sweet.
Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
What the hell is he on about, dude?
So they really are up to no good.
Like, what?
I realized then that to the Grand Sage...
Sorry, Tyrant, I don't know what happened, but
for the sages
Streamlabs didn't like that. Dear God, it timed you out for a long time. Stupid stream elements.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold.
Later, Sim!
Meaningless to the
Have a good one, man. So that's when you decided to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
You talk real slow there, Cyno.
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth...
Oh my God.
Cyno seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yup.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
I mean, it didn't really earn my trust, but sure. Oh, Akira got grabbed too. It must be a certain sentence you guys are saying. Be careful.
Well, Cyno, if that's your story...
Sorry, I can't untime you guys out. That's just how the bot is. But...
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, I get what the bot's doing, but...
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with a divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Okay.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the
Dear Lord.
divine knowledge capsule.
I like,
In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this.
By the way, I like how with this update, remember they teased and showed in the trailer that Cyno was fighting Alhaitham? And it was literally just clickbait to make us pretend that we actually had two characters on opposing sides of the moral spectrum, when in actuality, no, 2 seconds later, oh, we're all good, bro.
Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Aino.
Because having an interesting character in Genshin Impact is like, you know, trying to add soap to water and not clean yourself.
One of those capsules that
it's impossible.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the
Dear God!
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
You two sure do love talking about the same thing, but with like 50 words.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after...
Cool. It's my fault, even though I had no choice.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you.
I don't care.
I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
Cool. So even in the last update, it was clickbait to pretend that you were a bad guy, but you're actually just normal.
After all, Curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear?
Oh my god.
You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
What? What does she have to do in this? She already explained herself.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced
Oh
out.
my god. That is the sum. Yes. Yes, Dea. Yes.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here.
Yeah, exactly, Yoi. With the albedo fighting the Eula or fake or whatever. Yeah.
But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case...
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Growl from Question Mark Man.
Whoa! What was that sound?
Probably just a monster that I can one-shot.
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
What?
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Paimon, we faced gods. Like, what does a creature scare you?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted.
Lord.
Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
See, do you hear the S on her and how normal it is? After a while, the winds outside begin to come. I heard that clock sound. What?
The winds died down.
No, it's not on Xbox, Daniel, unfortunately, because it's a Chinese game and they hate Xbox. I'm just using an Xbox controller. I don't know if I'm going to play Roblox anytime in the future, my dude. Roblox has kind of gone downhill for me. A lot of the new, a lot of the most popular games on it are just, it's just generic sim games, and it's, I don't know. They're like idle games at this point.
Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
Not that I, like, dislike Roblox, I just haven't had any incentive to play it again.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. Alright, let's go. We've been here long enough.
Okay, cool. Let's go outside and fight the creatures. Or do anything other than just keep talking in this one house. God, the load times are a lot worse after this update. Okay, where are you? There is a lot of world quests here, by the way. Hey Candace, what up? Oh, those aren't creatures, those are just the dog things. Come on.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yeah, I mean, she is a 4-star and she's not a main DPS Paimon, so it would take her a while.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something. We'll just ignore that simp line.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame main in
This
action.
music is really inappropriate.
I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
You're not in game yet. What do you mean? What? Oh, I thought for a second I might actually see her fight, but nope.
One with nature.
Oh god, whatever will I do? More? Yep.
When are they ever gonna let...
That would be a perfect spot to have her as a trial character.
Appearing. Was that the last of them?
Yeah, exactly, Yoi. Legit.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
That would have been a long time ago, Croc. And, most of all, like, I think it was just because, there wasn't more to that game at the time. So I actually, like, beat it, and that was everything to it. But I'm not against, like, I keep trying to figure out what games I should be playing around Halloween.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Oh, look, guys, a copy and paste NPC that has nothing to do with anything. And even though they have, like, so many different characters that they could be using as a main story character to have any sort of incentive whatsoever, but instead they're just going to use a copy and paste NPC that I have no interest in whatsoever.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
You are the elderly.
I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Okay, at least he has a name that makes him worthwhile. It's a pleasure to meet you, Uncle Poo Poo.
Sir, I
Hey,
am
Multi.
also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who
I see that, Sealy.
a while ago,
I haven't gotten anything in terms of my exploration percentage out here.
the withering of Irminsul.
Oh my lord, stop talking.
Another effect of Irminsul's weathering. So, Irminsul's weathering
Hey,
causes
Akira.
weathering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
I didn't ask.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
Like Hypestia.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile.
We've been in this town for like half an hour.
Are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try, man. He's gonna power creep the hell out of you.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia?
No.
Oh, but is it really a good idea to tag along with Cyno?
Yes.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Sweet. We don't really need a recap, but cool. I appreciate the fact that he just loves me unconditionally, immediately, like every character in the game. Every character is my best friend. Oh, do we actually got like full gameplay of some of them? Yoi?
Into exile. I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
No, actually I don't.
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent as before.
Oh, excuse me.
But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars.
Oh, it's all just text with no images yet? Oh, that's far less exciting then. I don't really care. I mean, it's still cool, and I appreciate you guys letting me know, but...
Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory.
If it comes out sometime this year, awesome. Because there's literally nothing else coming out this year. Like, what do we got? We got the Resident Evil DLC this Friday, which is probably going to be very underwhelming. God of War in a couple weeks. That'll be awesome. And then the Callisto Protocol, which will either be amazing or it'll flop.
Suddenly,
I mean, I play it either way.
I noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft,
yeah, you're done. Okay.
Green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory.
Oh, no wonder.
If you are able to... So, what do you make of the story?
The Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
See, all that dialogue I skipped and it led to the same conclusion. It's almost like it was all just filler and didn't need to be there.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds.
Is Kusanali Nahida?
She might as well have been a god that never existed.
Because I'm confused now.
No way! Nahida
Yeah, it is Nahida. Okay. Why?
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when...
Yeah, Tyrant. He's kind of doing the same thing.
Good. Then you should know that we're telling the...
That look in your eyes.
Oh my lord.
How can this to think? Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Oh, he said it, guys! He said among us! This is it!
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
Yeah, you betcha.
But easier said than done. Excuse me.
Oh, dear lord.
Are you here to help me find my grandpa?
No, kid. Fuck off.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
No! He's probably dead.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
I didn't ask.
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
Dear lord.
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Do you have any idea how deadly the desert is, kid?
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Oh wow, he's so badass, guys. He knew a kid was listening in.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about...
Oh, shut up, Paimon.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went.
Alright, fine.
Alright. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. Why? What? When do we get to leave and, like, actually do stuff? Dear God. Where'd this kid come from? Why is he relevant? Like, why? Candace. As you approach the village chief's house, Cyno asks Isak.
Cyno is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Yeah.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window.
Cool, everyone noticed.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Oh, so he's crazy.
Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
Apparently that's normal though, everyone notices him hiding.
So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa.
Dear God.
Said that those who Isak was thrilled.
All this somehow just...
Perhaps. It's also
maybe we should go and find his grandpa. From the look of Cyno's face, I think that he has the same suspicion.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Cyno?
He just mumbled.
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Cool. I love how congratulatory the writing is. That's awesome. That's totally how you sell me on these characters. Words speak louder than action is the
Hey, Isak.
description that the Genshin writers got.
Oh, it's you guys.
What up? You gonna talk about your grandpa again? Is that him behind you?
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you so much.
Why didn't we just ditch him? Your grandpa will be safe and sound. Don't make that promise.
Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
We just did. We literally just... Oh, okay. Bam, 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 bam. And now then... Okay, that's a really awkward spot for the next part of the quest to start, but sure.